Check fight. Testing. Comrades. Blood and fire. Blood and fire, comrades. 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 Mic check one. Comrades, you ready? You ready, comrades? Good. Clean and clear. I'm going to call the divisional leaders to climb on the platform. Comrade Renee, Comrade Sheridan is already here. Comrade Peter Gay, I see shading around the place. If you're here, just join me on the platform. And even out no one, join on the platform, please. Comrade Renee. Comrades, good evening, comrades. I'm going to ask you to come to the front. Spread out to my right and to my left. Just come to the front so we can see everybody. Full view of myself and Comrade Leader. Comrade Peter again here. Comrade Rennie is here. Comrade Shadian is here. Comrade Shirley is here. And I want to apologize for the absence of Comrade Ivan Wilson, who is unavoidable at this time. Comrades, what a day. What an afternoon. I want to first apologize before going to the apology. Let me just first, before going to the apology, let me first ask for the divine's intervention and presence. Heavenly Father, as we gather here at this ground of Old East School, we want to thank you for your blessing, your guidance, your direction. We want to thank you for a wonderful day today. We want to thank you for all that you have done, the blessing that you have poured on us when we just started the tour. And with that, it tells me that you are pointing us to victory. You are leading us to victory. You are anointing us to victory with that rain that you pour on us when we just start this tour. Thank you, Heavenly Father. Keep guiding us, and whatever we say or do, we'll done according to your will and your glory. For these names we pray. Amen. Comrade, are you ready? Are you ready for comrade move? Are you ready for the next fight? Are you ready for PLP? And you realize I have 4 beautiful ladies up here. And they did well in the parish council election. And that's a clear indication that Southeast is ripe and ready for the picking. What do you say, comrade? So I'm going to ask the chairperson for the mineralized division just to greet you briefly. Peter Gay Dawkins.
Good evening, comrades. Good evening. Chronicles chapter 20 verse 15 says, thus saith the Lord, be not afraid, neither shall thou be dismayed by reason of this great multitude, because the battle is not yours, it is the Lord.
Rocky Point Division, Comrade Shirley McNeil.
Evening, comrades, evening. Rocky Point, let me hear you. I like it. It's a very good look. And you see the energy that we have out here today? We want everybody to make soldiers, workers, Palmer's Cross Division where you're there. Palmer's Cross Division where you're there. Let me first and foremost welcome the integrity boss, our next Prime Minister, to Southeast Ireland. I don't know about Uno, but me feel the winnings. The winnings. I am a teacher and I serve my community of Palmer's Cross, Clarendon. And because the teachers are suffering, me I beg you no, do this the way. Time.
Thank you, Comrade Morgan. We have Sheridan here, and she was the candidate for the Mineralized Division, the Parish Council election 2024, and she's here to bring greetings.
Comrades, good evening. It has been a long while since I've taken the stage, but I just want to greet you all. Foot soldiers of Mineralized Division, let me hear you. Foot soldiers of First Division, let me hear you. First Division, let me hear you. Foot soldiers of the First Division, let me hear you. All right, right a second. See here, we have an integrity boss, right a foot. And if it's not right a foot, that means that you know, say, when the election and after the election, he will still be here with the serving the Jamaican people. This time, we will have victory in Southeast Ireland.
Thank you, Sheridan. Comrades, what a day. Thank you for the love you express, the dedication, the commitment coming from you here in Southeast Clarendon. And what you are now saying to Comrade Leader is that Southeast Clarendon is now in the PNP column. Comrades, for 23 years, there has been no development for Southeast. In 1993, Peter Bunting started with some development. Burrell came in and continued with it. Longville Park was there, Highway 2000 came in, and we're doing good. And then after we lost the election in 2002, nothing happened in Southeast Clarendon. And every election year, they come around and they patch this up, then clean over this up, and they promise you this, and they promise you that, and they give $1,000 this up, and $2,000 this up, and you get a person get pulled by it and supported them, and after that nothing happens. And if you look at the constituency status or the status of the constituency, you will realize that it needs persons who believe in it and who love it. And when I enter the politics, I want to big up in his absence, his blessed memory still remain with us, Emmanuel Cousins, former councillor for his, who ran in 1989 for the PNP. And we know the wonderful people. And why I recognize him, because he saw the potential in me. And he said to me, I wanted to serve on my divisional executive. And since then I've been in politics from 1993, 97 to present. Start at a while, then I moved up the rank within the party and the constituency itself. And now look at me now. Look at me now. But comrades, all of that wasn't possible if you didn't believe in me. All of that wasn't possible if you didn't give me the support. And you have indicated that you'll continue to support me until I become the next MP for Southeast Clarendon and beyond. When I look at what happened here in Southeast with COVID. And then get a lot of benefit to help you, the people here in Southeast. The first COVID case was in County Settlement, East Division, Southeast Clarendon. And then when everything kind of settled down, our company gave 2,500 care packages, Comrade Leader, to give the affected community. And I left council meeting when I got a certain call that I need to come to a location to receive some package and some photo ops. And when I went there, such man was there with some other people. 4 box trucks were there with 2,500 care packages. I was so happy that I could get 100 care package to give the people who were affected. Such man said, no, you can't get 100. I said, give me 50. Such man said, no, I can't give you 50. I'm going to take it to my storehouse in Lionel Town and then I will call you. That was the Thursday. The Saturday, such man called me and said, I'm ready to go around with you to distribute 50 packages to the people. You know, we cut off my phone. Shortly after Comrade Leader, Comrades on, those packages were spoiled. Such man never give out the package to the people and I free get them. And all of them spoiled. Here and then I realized it's not the man for Southeast Clarendon. And if you come down, and you must go. You know what they call a light postman? You see the whole billboard them all over the place? That's all him do. They plant the billboard them all over the place, but the people them still don't want it. So all them try come to confuse you with all this stuff billboard, and we're not going to take them down either. So we're going to show them some of them, put them up, we're going to backside them whenever the date is gone. There are some policies which Comrade Leader and the team put before the Jamaican people. And one of them is the housing policy. And we want to transform Rocky Point Division. There's a land there, Lindsay Cross, Lindsay Road, Beer Bush. We want to transform it, Comrade Leader. We want some house over there. We want some 5 or some 700 houses. There's no cold storage for those fisher folks. And there's no light. So when they come in from sea late night, there's nothing for them to see what needs to be done. We're going to put up some solar light and provide light for them. We're going to put in some cold storage so that the fisher folks can keep them fish cool until the next day they get themselves. We're going to bring back life to Rocky Point, what it used to be. Independence. Independence coming up. And I was accustomed to go to Rocky Point to watch regatta. I was going to bring back those activities and bring back livelihood to Rocky Point. There are several communities in Southeast that people have been living on land that they don't have any title for them. And I don't want to call on name next time I get into trouble, so I'm going to put that community name. But I say to you, comrades, and Clarendon, Southeast in general, we will ensure that you get title for those premises. And Comrade Leader will speak more to it. I hear him last night talking about it in Portmore. It used to be 60 years before you can claim ownership. But we're going to reduce that number significantly so you can get your title in your hands where you can be able to go to any business, any bank to start a business or to develop that property for yourself and your children to come. So we're going to give title to those who are living on lands that they don't own. Belongs to the government. The other thing we're looking at is that we now need to put in place some serious road maintenance program. Not only the National Work Agency road, but the community roads need attention. When I travel Palmer's Cross Division, when I go into Mineralites Division, when I go into Palmer's Cross, even my one division, the internal roads they need some serious maintenance, rehabilitation work. And we're going to put aside a maintenance fund to bring them up to standard so we can keep them packless free. So as soon as a pothole come up, rather, we're able to put a team in there to maintain it. We're going to put people to work to maintain the verges. As soon as those shrubs start to grow into the road, you have persons going to do quarterly routine maintenance to clean those verges inside the side drains and the drains so that our community can be safe. Comrades, when you look at Southeast Clarendon, it has a potential for real growth. but we get too much foreigners to come to Southeast who don't know Southeast. If you tell them to find Cool It Out, they don't know which part Cool It Out up Palmer's Cross Division. If you tell them to go down by Cottage, they don't know where to find Cottage. If you tell them to go Hillside, they don't know where to find Hillside. Too much foreigner come to Southeast, and we need to change that and select one of your own. And I think the time has come for that to happen. Our young people need support. They have good ideas. Some just want to push to see their true potential. And when I was here, I was able to start a youth in business program. And when I become your MP, something I want to do for Southeast. So if you're already in business, or have a business idea, but you need some grant to buy a piece of equipment or to expand or to start, C&B will help you with that grant. And grant is free money. You don't have to pay back to start a business. We realize there are some talented people in Southeast who are not physically able like me and you. They are disabled, but they are very talented. And we want to assist them from the Disability Fund. Grant again, where they can buy a piece of equipment to do digital printing and do other things which they can able to see their true potential. So I say to you, those who fall in that category, help is on the way. There are some single parents, and there are quite a few in front of my common leader. And they are struggling to take care of their kids. They are struggling. And in that group, you may find a one child who suffers from autism. And because of that, that mother cannot go to work because she has to stay home to take care of that one child, and it impacts on the others. So again, with that disability fund, that mother can stay home and do something productive, earn a livelihood, take care of that child, plus the others. But not only that, we want to create a facility where they can take that child to, where they can interact and still feel a part of society, and just stay home and nobody can see them. Comrades, recently a pastor reached out to me and said that he applied for license at a particular municipal corporation. And when they assessed the application, they charged the man $83,000 to keep convention. And we know church, not do them thing and raise money, we do nothing, but it's to win soul. But when a municipal corporation cannot charge church $83,000 for convention, when we form government, we will get rid of that money. So churches now have to pay nothing for application. So the churches can create the convention without paying to the state to have it. Because it's not a fundraising venture. The church convention is not a fundraising venture, but to win soul. And why should we charging them to win soul? So we're going to deal with the church and the convention because the municipal corporation is now charging them too much money to have a convention. But another thing though, and I mentioned this in chapel and I want to say it here again, that since Monimus was sold by the Jamaica Labour Party, after the PNP bringing the Chinese to say develop the factory, because Monimus is the livelihood for South Clarendon. And since them sell Monimus, people start suffer in a South Clarendon. As a beneficiary from Monimus Sugar Factory, I tell you that I know what it contributes to the economy of South Clarendon. And the labor right, them sell it out and put everybody in poverty. Them come and talk about a factory and them have a break ground in July. Today's the 31st of July. No ground, no broken, no. But not only that, them give it the impression that them have a start build factory now. But they have not done an environment impact assessment. They have not submitted any plan to the parish council, and nothing has approved for anything to be built. So don't make them fool you about building factory. That may not happen. That may not happen before the election. I will not happen before the election. And any factory going here to build, it will be done under Comrade Mark Golding as the Prime Minister of Jamaica. things are moving around, many young people come to me and say, sir, how can I get on the farm work program? And one thing I can tell you, when I become your MP, you can send up to 40 to 45 of you every year, so you can see the true potential. Every year, 40 to 45 of you can go overseas and the farm work program. So don't worry, help is on its way. And it's not only the male, but the female too will be able to go on the hotel program overseas so you can see your true potential. I heard the Minister of Local Government recently talking about councillors get money for burial grant. Councillors get money for housing repair grant. But comrade, since we lost the election in 2016, those grants, and I must thank Comrade Scott, the former Minister of Local Government and Community Development, who initiate and implement those grants for councillors. When we lost the election, this government, under the leadership of Minister Mackenzie, removed those grants from councillors. So when you hear my talks and councillors getting housing grant and burial grant, no such thing exists. They remove it from councillors and only MPs receive such grant. But after burial, and when we bring comrade leaders to tour the affected communities, Rocky Pine, Portland Cottage, and when we tour the southern part and look at the devastation, it hurt my heart to know that a member of parliament, who is the Minister for Labour and Social Security, still having people living in houses that is below human standard, inhumane. Living in houses when rainfall, water tapping on them, and yet still have people who get benefit who live in concrete house. So them pick and choose them friends who get, and then come at your gate and then give you because they say you're PNP. So we're going to use this election and send a message to him that time comes for him to go. Time comes for him to go. The comrade leader's been on the road from the late start. I'm not going to tell him any longer. But before him come, we ask Comrade Scott just to quickly introduce him for me. I'm going to ask Comrade Scott just to quickly introduce him for me. But Comrade, are you ready for PNP? Are you ready for CM Dance? Are you ready to be out there? Are you ready for a big ship of PNP? Are you ready for Mount Davis to be the next Prime Minister? Before I go, Comrade Scott, something just come to me and I need to touch it. And one of the things, comrade leader, sports and entertainment. I touch the entertainment part already. Because, well, what now? Let me just go a bit deeper than the entertainment. When Comrade Crawford was the Minister for Tourism and Entertainment, Junior Minister of State, he engaged the Association of Local Government Authorities to look at the Noise Abatement Act and look at how we can streamline it so that we can be able to keep events without being a bother to the communities and other neighbors. And we're looking at zoning some areas to have this entertainment place put up. And we're going to look back at it. We're going to put up some entertainment zones where you can have some big parties without causing disturbance to anybody. So we're going to zone some areas. We're going to zone some areas so we can have parties. But not only that, we're going to put a committee in place, so we're going to remove the whole approval process from that of the police. They will still sit on the committee, you know. But the approval process will not only left up to them alone. But there'll be a committee who assess these applications, and then they will give approval. And if they didn't give the approval, then there's another committee which I can appeal to say why they think they should get an approval. So we're going to put some things in place. Because since money must close, people have been using these different parties to not only to enjoy themselves, but as their livelihood to make money. And I called some names the other day, and people say, well, oh, you forget up my party on a Tuesday. So we're not going to call no party name. But people have party here in Southeast on a Sunday. Them have party and bingo on a Sunday. Them have party on a Monday. Them have party on a Tuesday. Them have party on a Wednesday. Them have party on a... mandatory here. So it is a livelihood for many personnel. I will need to protect that sector and ensure that you can able to see your true potential. But let me touch on sports. Where we are now standing current leader, we have been hosting what is called the Night Football League. This is the third time now we are hosting it. And the intention behind it was to bring communities together, to have persons integrate and to bring back the love and to keep crime down. And I must tell you, since we start this Night Football League from last year, summer I think it was, there has been no incident within the ACE space or the ACE community. And the police love it, and the people they love it, and the vendors them love it, and the football players them love it. And when you vote in as your MP, we're going to ensure that those fields in Mitchelltown, in Portland Cottage, in Langwood, in Rocky Point, in Salt River, in Birds Hill, in Palmer's Cross, and here in Ease and other communities, fields are upgraded so that you can be able to play night football and ensure that there is multi-purpose sport for those who want to play netball and volleyball is available for the young people. So comrade, help is on its way. Vote CN Barnesville for the next member of Parliament. Love your comrade. See you on the campaign trail. Victory is mine.
I want to hear the great Barnesville again. The next speaker is one of the great sons of Jamaica. He represents one of the greatest constituencies in Jamaica. Southwest St. Andrew, Arnett Gardens, Trenchtown Rock, of Marley Place. I'll tell you some comments. This man don't come for script. This man integrity report certified year after year after year after year. So when it comes to legislation, we can tell you, we pass some strong legislation in Jamaica. This man was the man, the architect behind it. I see the paper, them talk about fixed election date. Fixed election date set in the local government laws, written by this man, Comrade Mark, Governor Golden. So he's a man of his word and integrity. As a man who loves Clarendon, he was here 2 Saturdays ago in Chapelton. And come here today, and tomorrow he will be here again. So he's a man who loves Clarendon people. If Jamaica can fix, only one man I see right now in Jamaica can fix it. Mark Jefferson Golden, next time in South Jamaica, Clarendon.
Thank you for those words of introduction. Former MP, former Minister, Comrade Butch Ascot, my brethren. Comrade CN Barneswell, next Member of Parliament for South East Clarendon. All the council caretakers on the platform. And I see you have a straight slate of females, which is a good thing. I love that. All of the workers and warriors, foot soldiers, walking on the road with us, from in rain or fall, and working us up right through the whole afternoon. And here we are now here. Give thanks for the support, man. Give thanks for the support. People, comrades, my political career really started in Southeast Clarendon. Because in 1993, my brethren Peter Bunting was running against Hugh Shearer. At the time, PNP had never won this seat. And we put in the work. And I remember on election day, you know, it was a historic thing. The man moved around by helicopter. I don't know if you remember that. Yeah, man. Anyway, I was there with him, you know, and attended the count as well at the Lionel Town, and that is really my first introduction to politics. And anyway, we won it again, I think, in 97 with Burrell. Yeah, man. And then from that now, 2002, we don't have it. Anyway, 2025, a different thing. PNP time come now. And Barneswell, I like the vibes on the ground. PNP energy turn up in this constituency. The comrades are ready. The comrades are determined. The comrades want to see change. I'm very confident that we can pull off a historic victory. I'm just hearing you talk this evening. I see that you have the right attitude, the right experience and training, and you've thought through what you want to do for the people. Everything that you have said tonight is deliverable, can be done. And I know that you have the skills as an administrator, as a public official, as a former mayor, to get it done. And you will have my full support in achieving those objectives. And I can tell you, the investors who are looking at doing anything in Money Must have met with me already.
Oh, yes.
Yes, and so we already have a relationship. And when we win government, we will see what we can do to expedite and get those things rolling again. Comrades, Jamaica needs a change. And I can tell that the PNP bedrock support in this country is determined and ready to make sure that that change happens. And to all those who may be undecided, some who don't like vote or have not voted for a long time, I'm encouraging you to come off of the veranda, come off of the fence, and make your mark on election day by putting an X beside the head within whatever constituency. If you're in Southeast Clarendon, the name you are going to support is Tian Barneswell. We are committed to improving the standard of governance in the country. We see him today, the Prime Minister lost in court, trying to extract from the affidavit evidence of an official of the Integrity Commission certain statements of fact that were in that affidavit, and the judge said, no, you can't take those things out of the affidavit. This is a man who is trying to undermine the anti-corruption architecture of the country. A man who's trying to strike down the very law that I designed and brought to Parliament, but he passed it. He passed it because we lost the election in 2016 when it was just coming out of our Joint Select Committee process. And it was passed under them, and now he's trying to tear it down and get rid of the offense of illicit enrichment, which he is under investigation for. Things have gone totally off the rails in Jamaica. Totally off the rails. We will ensure that we get back on track when it comes to integrity in public life. We are going to strengthen the institutions of government. We are going to amend the guard clause in the Integrity Commission Act, because you can't have a situation where we're about to have an election. There are probably 10 people or so in Parliament who are under investigation for illicit enrichment. They could be candidates and we don't know. That is not right. We have to modify the Integrity Commission Act to address that. We are going to ensure that all members of the executive of the country, ministers and ministers of state, and if they're parliamentary secretaries, them too, they will have the summary of their financial declarations published, as currently happens for the leader of the opposition and should be happening for the Prime Minister, but his can't be published because it's not certified since 2021. Yeah, man. We are going to introduce unexplained wealth orders. We are going to introduce impeachment legislation to amend the Constitution, because it cannot be right that a member of Parliament is caught on video in a parking lot beating a woman with a stool in all over her body, and he's still in Parliament, and he's a candidate for the same party that Comrades, there's a lot of work to do. We are committed to consulting with the people on constitutional reform. The people have said some time ago they want to see fixed election dates. If the people want fixed election dates, we will go with that. If the people want term limits, we will go with that. We don't have any problem with any of those things in concept. What we have a problem with is what this government is trying to do, which is a piecemeal approach to decolonization. We are about to have an emancipation celebration tomorrow, followed by an independence celebration a few days after that. How can we want to pursue a process where we're not fully decolonizing, but we're partially decolonizing? We're going to have removed the King of England as our head of state, but we're going to keep his court, his colonial court established right after slavery was abolished, and keep that as our final court, where our people can't even get there, because to take a case there, you have to be a multi-millionaire and you have to have a UK visa. That is not right. That is denying access to justice for the people of Jamaica. That is why we want full decolonization now. We don't want a head of state or foreign. We don't want a court over there either. We have the Caribbean Court of Justice, the Caribbean Court of Justice. Jamaica put our money into that trust fund to support that court financially for the rest of its life. We put in place with the other CARICOM countries the Regional Judicial Service Commission to ensure the judges are fair and impartial and not politically motivated. And it has developed a strong legacy already in its 20 years of existence of the highest quality jurisprudence. And the countries in the Caribbean that have acceded to its jurisdiction as a final court are benefiting from that. Their people have access to justice. Guyana has had their total land law clarified, which was in a mess before, because they've been able to bring over 50 cases to that court to sort out those issues. And look at Guyana now, growing at nearly 50% per annum. Oil and gas money pouring in and investing and taking them out of poverty. That is why it's important that we have a final court which is accessible to the people. The Jamaica Labour Party needs to stop blocking that so that the people of Jamaica can move forward in progress. And comrades and friends, we are going to have a number of policies which are designed to make life better for the people of Jamaica. Better when it comes to housing, building affordable housing, using public lands, not agricultural lands, but public lands for housing all across the country, making affordable houses on those properties. And when we sell them to the people, we won't include the value of the land in the price. So you're getting the land for free when you buy the house. So once you buy the house, you're already much richer than you were before. And for young persons who struggle to find a deposit, we're going to create the Young Person Deposit Fund in the NHT. Join the NHT, and if you're there for 2 years at least, you will be eligible from you're up to 35 years old for a grant. Money you don't have to pay back, to put down the money and pay down on your first house and step up into ownership. We want to build an ownership society here in Jamaica. And if you can't qualify for a mortgage now because you don't have a pay slip, you're not formally employed, you don't get a pay slip every month or every fortnight. You might be a taxi driver, you might be a hairdresser, you might have a cook shop, you might be a farmer. We are going to say, all right, we want you to qualify for a mortgage so you can buy a house too, through the NHT. So you can go into the house as a tenant, pay the rent at the same level of the mortgage, and after 6 months, if you've been paying every month and your payments are on time, you will have qualified for the mortgage. You don't need a pay slip. You can draw down on the mortgage, you can buy the house and move from being a tenant and paying rent to being an owner with your own door key. When it comes to education, we want to ensure that the reasons why children miss school in Jamaica now, which is a lot to do with the cost of lunch money and the cost of transportation to get the children to school. We want to address that issue. So we're going to be spending an extra $9 billion to ensure that every needy child gets at least one hot, nutritious meal every day at school, primary and secondary. And we're going to check with the schools and the social workers and find out which children are missing school because they can't afford the transportation costs. And we're going to provide a subsidy to those families, $500 a day, which is $2,500 a week, which is 10,000 a month, help them cover their transportation costs for those children to get them to school and back safely. We will vet the transport operators, make sure they have a clean record, make sure they're decent and reputable, and they will benefit as well from the expenditure on the transport system. Buses, and where buses can't go, taxi. And we know that there are children out there who do well in school, who behave themselves, focus on the schoolwork, get them subjects, avoid bad company, and they want to go further in education, but they don't have it, and they can't face it, and they can't cross it. Well, we have the First in Family program. If you are the first person in your family to have qualified for university or college, you will be entitled to a full scholarship from under the next PNP government of Mark Jefferson Goley to take yourself through college or university. And we're doing it for you, and we're doing it for your family, because we expect you to pay that forward and ensure that your little brother and sister also get a benefit from whatever you can achieve in life, and you lift your family out of poverty, because we don't want to see poverty move from one generation to the next. And when it comes to land, it was right after the emancipation of slavery, around that time, they passed a law back then that required you to have, if you're going to occupy land before you could become an owner, you had to occupy it for 60 years. And that's, somebody said last night at our meeting in Spanish Town that the average life expectancy of Jamaicans at that time was less than 60 years. So you know, said they never want nobody own a land. And that law still exists on the books today. Well, tomorrow's emancipation day, I'm here to tell you that the People's National Party, when we form government, we're going to change that law. We're going to reduce that period from 60 to 25. And if you've been on the property for 25 years, you are entitled to a title to the land that you occupy. And you will become an owner of the rock. And if you're not there for 25 years, but you're established and you want to buy it, you can come talk to us. And we work out a payment plan. Because we want you to become an owner of the land too. We are going to transform this country to make an ownership society where everybody belongs and everybody has a chance. And here in Clarendon, we have enough potential. We want to get Money Must back up and running. We see the Salt River Lagoon right there, so oh, it's wonderful. And we see down the Farga Beach in Southwest is also beautiful. And out there, Rocky Point Fishing Village is a cultural monument that a lot could be running down there, people. You need good leadership. You need a government that is about supporting entrepreneurship. And you heard what Comrade Barnes said about his young person business fund. It's a wonderful idea. I know he's not just talking it, he's going to make it happen. And we will give him the support. So comrades, this is when I go ask you, because none of this can happen. None of this can happen if we don't stand firm. None of this can happen unless we're determined to make sure the man win, and then the PNP win, and that I man become Prime Minister. So when they come with what they come with, then we come with them look at this, and they go come with them look at that. But we're not take it, or if we take it, we're not change our mind. We're doing what we have to do. X beside the head, Cian Barneswell, next member of Parliament, People's National Party, next government, I am a Marky G, next Prime Minister. Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Message has been sent. PNP, time come. Let us sing the Jamaica Arise before we leave. Trumpeters sounded my countrymen home. Awake from the somewhere and answer the call. The torch has been lighted, the dawn is at hand. Who joins in the fight for his own native land? Land of my birth, I pledge to be loyal, faithful, true to be. My comrades safe, get home safely. Love you, love the vibes. See you on the campaign trail. See you out there, comrade. Victory, say, victory is nigh. And safe journey home. Thank you. Happy Independence Day when it comes. And take care until we meet again out there in the communities, campaigning for victory. Thank you again, comrades. God bless you all.
people, thank you all for watching, thank you all for sharing.
Time come, cameraman, time come.
Alright.
1 PMP, time come.
Alright. See the people there, Albert? What you say? What you say? What you say? Clean, clean. Where you say? Where you say?
We walk them, man. We walk them, man.
Alright.
Different running this time. Different running this time.
Alright.
We are taking back again. So
Take it back again, don't you? Hey, how you doing? Pick up your jam, son. Pick up your comments, son. Huh?
One CM Banton.
Alright, some people outside, you outside too.
Alright.
Baby mother,
Alright.
pick up the baby mother. See that
Yeah,
come
man. Power straight.
out? Alright, talk to
Time
you.
come, and if I tell you,
Alright, talk to you.
but out the blood clot, don't you?
Last on the Facebook channel. Nobody will do it.
We are blood and fire come
to come under some pressure. You're going to hear all kinds of propaganda. You're going to hear all kinds of lies and deception. There will be tactics used to try and buy you out. There will be tactics used to try and frighten you away. And I only have to say one thing to you tonight, comrades. We are blood and fire comrades. And we're marching on to progress. And we will stand firm. We will not be bought because we are not for sale.
Chip, 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 eh. Chip, chip, chip. Call the election now. Bro, God, we've had enough. Call time up. Bro, get up.
Get rid of them. Lord, look how them rob up petrol jam. The pot gone empty when them done them. And Andrew benefit, let's make a bet. Why we can't get the police car them yet? Get rid of them. Get rid of them. Get rid of them. Get rid of them. Run them out. Get rid of them. Put them out now. Get rid of them. Run them out. Get rid of them. Get rid of them. Get rid of them. All teeth them. Get rid of them. All crosses. Vast try sell the beach almost be free. Jobs for girlfriends and none for we. We can't put them in figure thief again. So vote for PNP and get rid of them. Oh. Get rid of them. Hey. Get rid of them. Vote them out. Get rid of them. Run them out. Get rid of them. All crosses them. Get rid of 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 them. Lord. Get rid of them. Whoa. Think we done? No, we not done. Man give him sweetheart all the land. Not to mention who thief the grass. And 100,000 for cake to ras. Get rid of them. Get rid of them. Get rid of them. Get rid of them. Vote PNP. Get rid of them. Vote PNP. Get rid of them. Yeah. Get rid of them. 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 Oh. Get rid of them. Lord. Get rid of them. Lord. Get rid of them. Lord. Get rid of them. Get rid of them. Get rid of them. Vote PNP. Get rid of them. Vote PNP. Get rid of them. Vote PNP. Get rid of them. Oh, you and me. Hey.
Make